Okay, so we were talking to Corey's uncle's cousin, whatever his name was anyway, Bill Brown from Ontario. He's an engineer. He works on various farms out there. He kind of talk. We asked him the questions, and he told us what we need to know. So this is what he had to say.
Yep, go ahead, Roder.
What type of housing system do you feel best describes your facility, e.g. hutches, group calf housing, or crates?
He said we use hutches. He said we believe this offers the calf more freedom to move around, but also allows the calves to develop their immune system before living with the other calves. He said up there hutches are predominantly used in grain-fed veal production prior to the calves being weaned.
Number 2, why did you choose to keep your veal calves in this type of setup?
Like I said before, we believe that having them in hutches allow their immune systems to further develop before being with other calves, helps keep the vet bills to a minimum.
Do you feel that your facility caters to the comfort of the veal calves or to the humans? Be honest! Exclamation mark question.
Yes, our veal barns have artificial lighting overhead or receive natural sunlight through the windows to make it possible to monitor the calves regularly, to feed the calves and clean their environment. The absence of light has no effect on the color or quality of the meat that's produced. Veal barns, they're typically insulated and they have heating during the winter and have year-round ventilation to provide clean, fresh air.
Overall, how do you feel about the health and welfare of veal calves housed or kept in your area?
I believe that our calves seem to be doing pretty good.
And what do you think is the best for the veal calves from a welfare standpoint? If it differs from your current setup, please explain why your facility is run like it is.
Well, from a welfare standpoint, I believe if they came to our farm operation for a tour, they would realize that we take this seriously and we baby our calves. They make us money, so in turn we give them the best possible situations. And that's pretty much all he had to say.
Question number 1. Of all of the operations you researched, internet, phone interviews, publications, etc., which one did you like the best? Why? And which one did you like the least?
Well, we really only interviewed one. It's just too hard to get a hold of him. But he started out in hutches and eventually moved him to group housing, which I think works pretty good. I mean, that's what you do with heifers at home. So,
Yep.
Question number 2. From an animal welfare standpoint, which of the facilities did you feel best catered to the calves' best interests?
Well, I'd have to go with the hutches, just like he said. It kind of boosts their immune system before you put them into the pens. So I think it's like for the best interest of the calves that they're not going to be getting sick by throwing them in a group, and they have a greater chance of getting contact with a disease if they're in a group pen. So I'd say hutches is the way to go, and it is definitely in the best interest of the calf.
And question number 3. If you had to make recommendations to each of the veal producers you talked to or researched to improve the welfare of the animals in their care, what would they be? Well, you can't really go around telling people how they're going to run their business. What's his name on the phone seemed to know what he was doing. And
Yeah, if it wasn't working, he would have changed it by now, right?
yeah.